Hello, my friends, and welcome back. Thank you very much for being with me again today. You see, Big Mouth Lithuania is going to get in trouble for its own actions, and its own actions are related to Russia. So, Lithuania has a population of about 2 million and a half, and that is a what, half of a city nowadays. Nevertheless, they feel very important. I don't think really that that's the feeling of Lithuanians to feel that way, even though I don't have an opinion poll to you know confirm or deny. But I have though the politicians, the so-called leaders of Lithuania, who are pushing and barking at Russia, as the dogs would bark towards a bear, and it's kind of like strange. But nevertheless, um, as you know, Lithuania prevents some goods that they claim that are sanctioned by the European Union to transit uh, Lithuania from Russia to the Kaliningrad enclave, which belongs to Russia. And Lithuania said, you know what, we're not going to let you because under the European Union sanctions, we have to do that. And it's not us, man. It's the European Union. Okay. And the Russians said, you know what, we're going to retaliate because that's a national security issue and we're going to do something to you. Oh my God, that's threats and blah, blah, blah. Okay, whatever you want to call it. This is like, let's say, a police officer stops you on the freeway for speeding. And then you say, well, officer, you know what? I noticed that you don't wear your hat right, and therefore I will not provide you with my registration, with my driver's license, because you don't wear your hat right. Right. Or you didn't say, hey, good evening, may I see your driver's license and registration, please? So because you didn't say that, I have the right to not talk to you. So because of the European Union, I will, and I'm very, very fair about it, I will not allow your goods to transit my country. Okay, Russia? And Russia will say, okay, all right, let me, can you go deeper so I can feel it? Yeah, really, that's the way it goes. So Russia is not waiting. He says if they don't change that in the near future, now I don't know what near future is, we will act. Okay, what could that be? One flicker and Lithuania goes into the Baltic Sea? I don't know, we'll find out. So this article comes from Ukrainska Pravda from today, June 20th, 2022. And this is the title of the article. Russian military exercise held in Kaliningrad Oblast after Ukraine halts transit of Russian freight trains. All right, so servicemen from the Baltic Sea Fleet of the Russian Federation are conducting a training exercise for missile and artillery units in Kaliningrad Oblast in the Black Sea. All right. According to the Evropaiska Pravda, this was reported by RIA Novosti that approximately 1,000 Russian soldiers and over 100 pieces of military and special equipment from missiles and artillery units are involved in the training maneuvers. It is reported that the soldiers serving in artillery and missile units will conduct several hundred firing exercises using Grad and Uragan multiple launch rocket systems, MLRS, Giatsit, which is Hyacinth, large caliber self-propelled guns, and MSTAS, Akacia or Acacia, and Gvodika, Carnation, self-propelled artillery systems. Whew! All right. On June 18th, Anton Alihanov, governor of Kaliningrad Oblast of the Russian Federation, announced that on Saturday, Lithuania banned the transit of freight trains carrying goods sanctioned by the EU through its territories. The Russian Federation has said that Russia will be free to solve the issue however it deems appropriate if the EU does not address the blockade of Kaliningrad. Let me repeat. The Russian Federation said that Russia will be free to solve the issue however it deems appropriate if the EU does not address the blockade of Kaliningrad. Oh my, okay. Now we have Dmitry Peskov, funny looking guy. He's like a deer in the how do you call it, in the lights when you drive your car and you see a deer. It's like, ooh, that's how it's Peskov. Funny looking guy. And okay, the Kremlin spokesman. Ooh, they gave him something. Said the situation was, and I'm quoting, unprecedented, and Lithuania's decision was against the law. He added that Russia is still deciding on how to respond to it. However, Joseph Borrell Fontelles, High Representative of the European Union for Foreign Affairs, let's try again. Joseph Borrell Fontelles, High Representative of the European Union for Foreign Affairs and Security Policy, has said that he does not expect the escalation of tensions in the EU diplomatic relations with the Russian Federation due to the blocking of transit of Kaliningrad Oblast. Well, maybe you're wrong. Your assessment is wrong as your ideology dictates. So the Russians said, okay, we're going to do this, and we're going to take care, we're going to take matter in our hands, and we're going to squeeze hard, and we'll see what happens. I'll probably squeeze hard like this, beep, 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 because we talk about Lithuania, and my bad. So they will probably do what they said they will do. However, they deem necessary to take care of Ukraine. They already do. They're Lithuania. So Lithuania seems to be like, oh my God, we respect the European Union sanctions. We can't break them, and if they said so, then we have to do it. Well, it's okay. You're gonna get a punch in the nose. You get a bloody nose, and what are you gonna do? He's a NATO country as well. What are they gonna do? NATO's gonna intervene? I know these guys are playing with fire, and it's unbelievable. And it's not only that, you know what? It's a sanction. Okay, that's sanction. I got that. So what are you gonna do, Lithuania? Because you're the one who sanctioned them, not the European Union. It's you. So what are you gonna do? You're gonna get in your butt. That's what you're gonna get, or somewhere else. Nevertheless, the situation is as it is, and I think the Russians mean business. And maybe all this, and this is an observation. Maybe the Russians, which have a high rating in consistency, that means I tell you I will do this to you, and they did. They followed through. So Russian, if they say we're going to take care of you, make sure you get a punch. You're going to get a punch in your nose. And I don't know if that punch will be like that kind of punch, not like a fart, but like a forever done. I hope not. I hope that Lithuanians are coming to their freaking senses and realize that this is not, Estonia or Latvia they're dealing with. It's a United States, not even, but something of the same caliber. But nevertheless, they want to take it. What can you say? These guys are just poking and poking and poking, and the Russians will react. I'm waiting for the Poles to do something. And then it's going to be the Russians' fault. Nevertheless, thank you very much for being with me again today. Stay strong, stay smart, look for the truth, and be just. Lithuania, be careful.